New Zealand is no easy task when it comes to hunting. The weather is unpredictable. It's so steep in some of these mountains, you can't even get into certain places where the game might be. And on the lower half of the mountains, it's incredibly thick, almost jungle-like. It's a lot like hunting some areas in Alaska, and these mountains are steep. You're constantly having to cross mountain streams and fighting against thick vegetation in the lower third of the mountain. It can swallow you whole, and the animals can hide from you. When you're glassing from the bottom, it never looks as bad as it actually is. Well, with all that being said, it's going to be tough, but we've got some big stags located, and we're ready to get after them. The stags are in full rut, so getting close can be easy if they're talking good. If they'll start to roar, you can get the wind right and get in position and try to get close enough with the bow to take one of these big stags.
We got one. We just crossed this crazy creek right here. There's one roaring right over this hill. I'm gonna go up to that big rock and peek over and see if I can see him. It's right there. See that? Well, that wasn't the way we planned it. We got 28 yards from him. Had him dead to rights. He just heard us. He's just walking away. You hear that bark when he barked at us? Just blah, blah. It's almost like we pissed him off. When he was just in a low spot, if he'd have been up on level with us, we could have easily shot him. There's like a hole right there, and I could see him when he picked his antlers up, or head up. I could see his antlers. And then when he put his head down, I couldn't see him. He's up there skyline looking down. He's trying to figure out what the heck was up. But we heard him from the other side of the creek over there. We had him, like we had him at him, 28 yards. Dang it. We were that close, that close.
Well, that hunt didn't go according to plan at all, but Jamie and I made a great stalk and almost made it happen. It's going to be nice and sunny here soon, so we're looking to find another big stag to chase after. Right after we got settled in, we got a call. Chip's got a tar on the ground. We decided to go check out Chip's tar and celebrate with him a little bit.
Well, Chip's been hunting tar for 2 days and was able to get on a good one up here. They hunted yesterday and didn't get one, and then today came back up in the same area in the morning hunt. And the guys from down low spotted them and helped them redirect and get on them. And heck of a hunt. Great job, Chip. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Big tar on the ground. If you want to come to New Zealand, give SOE Hunts a call. We will get you set up with these guys. You can come hunt right here where we're sitting. You can even go higher if you want, but Chip doesn't suggest it.
Definitely not.
Congrats again to Chip. These tar are so cool. It's awesome when you're off to a start like we have 2 tar on the ground here in New Zealand. After all that rain, now it's time to shift our focus, and we've really got to get on some of these big stags. We've seen them running all over the mountains. They're in full rut. They're roaring like crazy. We've just got to get that opportunity. We kind of ran out of daylight after getting Chip's tar off the mountain, so we decided to spend the rest of the evening putting the Bushnells to work to try to locate a couple of stags for the next day. We saw plenty of stags. It's just a matter of getting in a good position to get in bow range. Probably should get some rest. It's going to be a big climb tomorrow to try to get after the stags we located. Well, after Chip got his tar down off the mountain, we spent the rest of the afternoon putting the Bushnell optics to work trying to find a big stag to go after first thing in the morning. Lots of hours behind the glass are critical to finding these animals on these big mountains. We found multiple big stags that were hanging out just above the thick brush, kind of above tree line on the mountain. This morning, we're expecting these stags to go back into that thick cover, bed down for the day, so Jamie and I took off in search of one willing to play the game with us. But it didn't quite go according to plan for Jamie and I. The fog just moved in on us. It got thicker and thicker the higher we went. It got so bad, Jamie and I couldn't see anything around us, and it was making it nearly impossible to find a stag that we could hunt. We ate some lunch, talked about our options, and decided it was best to go down lower and get below the fog so at least we could see. Corey and Joe had decided to stay down low to avoid the fog, hoping they could find a big stag in the brush down in that lower country. Hopefully one of us can send an arrow at the first stag of the trip.
see him.
Yeah.
He's just about 70 yards. Let's just slip up here a little closer.
I think we're good from here, Joe. It's at 56.
I think you put one on him. It's about a third of the way up, right in the pocket there. It looked good from where I was. We'll just give it a little time, but it looked good.
Felt good.
Yeah, there he is, all right. Congratulations, brother.
Thanks.
Jeez. Did you get a good look at him yet?
We haven't got the other side out of the brush yet.
We need some help on this guy.
Oh my gosh, look at that. That is amazing. How far was your shot again?
57.
Sweet. Look at that. The color, the tops. Man, that is unbelievable.
He's got it all.
That's a big drop tine. You was looking for a drop tine. Joe, is that a good one?
That's a really good one.
He is
There's-
so chocolate. Good job, buddy. Welcome to New
Thanks.
Zealand. Hey, now the fun part. Getting him out of here.
Yeah, I think we'll get it done. We have so far.
Hey, Corey, first kill on TV.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the show, bud.
Thanks, Jamie.
Heck of a way to get on board. That is awesome.
New Zealand is truly one of my favorite places in the world. Despite dealing with 3 days of non-stop rain to start our trip, we've still had a ton of success. We put together some great game plans and started getting after some of these animals immediately. I was able to get in range of a big bull tar, and I made a good shot and was able to get this tar off the mountain. One of my lifelong goals to hunt him with the bow, and I was able to do it. And just when we thought it couldn't get any better, we got a call Chip had killed a nice bull tar with his rifle. After all that rain, we just couldn't believe it. Now we had checked those boxes off on the tar. It was time to shift our focus to some big red stags. Jamie and I had a really close call on a big stag the first time we were out. It just didn't happen. However, with a good game plan and some local knowledge from the guides, Corey was able to get in some thick cover and get really close to an absolute giant red stag, and he made a great shot. That NAP broadhead did its job, put that stag on the ground, and wow, what a stud. An absolute monster. The best part is, Jamie and I still have some tags and we're ready to fill them. We've also got a helicopter hunt planned for Chamois, and the boys are so excited to go do this. We've got plenty of time to get it all done. The second part of this trip is gonna be wild.